All right, people. I'm gonna post both these videos. Just, I guess, kind of a lesson for everyone. Never assume, I guess, that the job is done. If I hadn't have videoed that first video and walked right up to the turkey, I might have been able to get him. But so this might be the first time that I've ever had a mechanical fail me. And this, out of all the years that I've bow hunted, all the hundreds of freaking mechanical broadheads that I've used, I think this is the first time that I had one fail me, because that arrow was laying right there, covered in feathers, and that's right where the bird was. That arrow should not be laying there. It should be beyond that turkey. There's one little speck of blood on this arrow, but that's it. Nothing, no meat, nothing on the blades. I think it pre-deployed before it hit the bird and slapped him right in the guts, because it did not penetrate the body for sure. There's no blood, no nothing. Missy pointed out that none of these feathers are cut. Every one of these have their ends. You can see that. Every one of these have their ends. None of these are cut. So it tells me that it slapped the bird in the chest, or probably right in the guts, and slapped him right in the guts, and that's why he acted the way he did. He must have, it must have hurt, it was like getting punched in the guts. It shocked him for a few minutes, because he only went 15 yards. Some more feathers. A little bit of blood on that feather. A little bit of blood on that one. That one's cut. But there's no blood anywhere, like in the leaves or anything. There's another feather right here. That one's pulled out too, so. Yeah, I'd say that mechanical failed me. Caused the arrow so that arrow was coming at that bird like that, and I think what it did is it went like this and then whacked him. The force of that thing, it was like getting punched in the gut, which is the reason why he only went 15 yards and laid down. He got up again, ran another 30 yards, laid down again, and when I went to pounce on him, he got up and he ran good that time. He ran really good that time. So I truly believe that's the first time a mechanical broadhead has failed me. And I think maybe what happened was the elastic. Those elastics that they give you with these swackers are very thin. It doesn't take much to break them. And it could have had a nick in it or whatnot. Could have had a nick in it. And I think that's what happened. I think it pre-deployed. Thought for sure I smoked that bird, and I by all means should have. I'm gonna go home and shoot my bow to make sure that it ain't my bow. But I just sighted it in the other day after Lily missed a couple of birds. It was shooting 3 inches high, so I went home and sighted it in and on the money, and I shot my bird with it. So I really don't think it's the bow, and I'm gonna prove that to myself by going home, shooting it, and drilling the bullseye. And then I'll know it was this arrow for sure. Or broadhead, I mean. Which I guess is fine, because after 20-something years of bow hunting, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. I've been lucky, I guess. Yeah, this is where they roost, miss. Why there's wing feathers. They roost all in these ponds up here. All these ponds. It was the bird I shot or wounded or whatever, was in that pine right there. And there was other birds in here too. Pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. It happens. I don't think the bird's gonna die. I think he just got a gut ache for right now, but I think he's gonna be all right. I'll talk to you guys later.